to erase the board. Nah, you know what? I'm going to type it first. We're going to do it in Excel first, then we'll erase the board and write down what we did. Okay, so now let's switch over. We're going to switch over to monthly. No, annually. We're here in annually. Okay, so this is the formula we used yesterday, and I like it a lot. I'm not saying I don't like this. I'm not saying I don't like this formula. I'm saying there's another way to do it, and you get to kind of pick and choose between what you like. So I'm going to put amount in account, and I'm going to just, like I said, do it a squared. I probably shouldn't call it squared. I'll put it B, because that way we can, it's another way of doing it. Okay, so I want a formula in the first cell right there. I don't want to type just the number 100. So I'm going to put an equal sign. I'm going to work on not freaking out when that happens every time. I'm just going to pout. Okay, equals. What should I type next? What should I type next? Any ideas? I think 100. Because we have to use the number 100. We have to know how much money is in the account originally. So the 100's got to be there. Yes. And as a matter of fact, according to the work we just did over here, the 100 has to be there every time, doesn't it? It has to be in the first one, and the second one, and the third. So I think we actually want to type the number 100 in the cell. I think that's a good idea. Good. 100. Yes. Next. Times.
Parentheses.
Oh. What's going to go in the parentheses? 1.02. That was the repeated thing that we kept seeing, right? We saw it one time in year one. We saw it 2 times in year 2. We would see it 3 times in year 3 if we went down that far. We didn't see it any times in year 0, but we saw it mathematically in each one. So I think that's a constant, right? It's constantly in each one. 1.02. Can I close parentheses, Donovan?
No. No.
Yes. No? Yes? Okay, thank you. Actually, you technically don't need the parentheses. I like them there. I like them being there personally because it offsets the fact that what we're going to do next only applies to that number. And what am I going to do next? I'm going to caret, making the exponent, and then what's the exponent going to be? We're going to have to come back over here and actually hit the year. That's going to be the variable. The variable is actually going to be the year. The 100 is hard-coded into the formula. That means it doesn't change. It's always 100. Now some of you might be like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. It's changing year to year. And I would agree with you. It is changing year to year. The amount is changing year to year. But the 1.02 is taking care of that for us. That's what's doing the increase every year. So I appreciate your comment, and I would assure you that we're taking care of it. Let's check. I'm going to make it formatted as cash. Okay, here I go. I'm going to drag the first cell. Son of a... I'm so happy right now. Let's play in the home game. Let's take a look at the formula. Oh, God. That's okay. So just so you see what formula we did. Total professional. There's it right there. So the 100... Where's my hand? There it is. Total professional. I can't miss class ever again. His videos, they make me seasick. So 100 is the starting amount, and we're going to drag that down. There's the repeated 1.02 that we first saw over here on that side board. So all we're doing is we're taking what we did. Where's my finger? There it is. We're taking what we did with the math on the board and putting it into Excel up there. Awesome. This is exactly why we have Excel, to do this kind of thing. We buying this, people? Where's my finger? Okay. I can't find it. Oh, we're just happy dancing. Oh, you should happy dance on the day. I bet you they would like that. No, okay. All right. Okay, how's that feel? We got extra formulas now, I think. And Jonathan asked a great question. No, somebody asked. I'm going to turn this off in a second because I'm totally making y'all seasick now. Who asked the question, was that you, Jonathan? Can we use this thing with the exponents and all the rest? And the answer is a resounding, of course. Of course, it's just another way of doing the interest compounds. The month tells you, or the year, or the week, or the day tells you how many compounds are going to be used in the account. So literally, you can make that be the variable. which is totally slick. I like both formulas. I like them both because A, they both show you what the account is doing year to year. They just do it 2 different ways. One kind of, they both hide the math, but the second one we just did shows a pretty slick method over here. A method that I'll show you later today is actually useful in daily conversation. I've actually used it in negotiations for our contracts. When people make claims like, oh, the average rate of increase has been blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, that's actually way too high. And they're like, what do you mean? And I do math, and they're like, oh, wow. It's like, wow, math is magic. But it's not. It's literally just this. So it's multiplication, but people don't know how to multiply sometimes, I guess. So, you don't? I think you do. You're too hard on yourself. Why don't we take 5, yeah? Let's take 5, come back in, finish that quiz. Maybe use these new formulas. Ty's not going to use it. He doesn't like them. That's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to like this. I'm just saying this is another way of doing it is all. If you don't mind, drop your room ups, make a little pile up here, I guess. If you want. I should take a walk, get some air, get some water, turn the camera off. So I apologize to everybody at home for the running around with the camera like this, like an idiot, and I'm sorry. This is